Welcome to the channel. Again, my name is Baptiste, licensed realtor here in the DMV, but specifically today we're in Washington, D.C., here at the nation's capital, and we're checking out this 2.491 million, and it has 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It is immaculate. It's a chef's kitchen, multiple levels. Architecture throughout is beautiful. We're talking about Victorian style here, and this has brick accents everywhere. So it's one of those unique homes that I want to tour, and it's a luxury property right here in the nation's capital. Come on, let's go check it out. So right when you walk in, you can literally tell how amazing this place is. I mean, we're in prime DC here. You can get to U Street pretty quickly. You can get to 14th Street, Logan Circle. This is prime real estate. And we're going to talk about all the different little details that I see here. Wow. So this home honestly is stunning. You know, you have pretty much everything you'd want to see out of a property with this historic nature. You know, we're talking about a home that is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 4,600 square feet, you know, right by Logan Circle, you know, like 2 blocks away from the U Street corridor, you know, access to everything that this city has, you know, when you're talking about Cardozo, Metro Station, being able to get on 29, Georgia Avenue, all of the major landmarks. I mean, you know, like you have the dog park, Shaw Dog Park right around the corner. And then obviously, last but not least, the great Howard University, HU. So obviously, when you're looking at a home like this, you're buying it for the location. It just so happens that this home has a ton of charm and character, as you can see right here. Love all of the brick accents throughout the home. This beautiful spiral staircase. You just don't see stuff like this. I really love the arches. And this is actually a running theme throughout this home, these brick arches. And then, so I'm going to point out some of the details. I love the kitchen appliances. Obviously, when you're seeing a white stainless steel package, this is really, really nice stuff here. 6 burners on the stove, a backsplash with, you know, really nice design right here. Custom range, vented hood, recessed lighting throughout. And then you have this deep farmhouse sink. And even some of the little things. And remember, you guys hear me say it in every video, luxury is in the details. When you get around these farmhouse sinks, it's actually, most of these are custom where they have to cut out the fittings, and over here around the edges, they trimmed around the fittings. So I think that that's actually a really nice look for it. Beautiful dishwasher, backsplash runs all the way around throughout the home. And then obviously, you know, we're just gonna see that. No arguments, no slams. We have soft close cabinetry. That is going to be the standard in all your luxury homes, but you know, still got to just test it to check it out. But I love when you come down into this level here. You're on a lower level and you're on an interior row home, but this just feels so big. And mind you, these ceilings, I don't know if you guys can tell, this is easily a 9-foot ceiling. I think we're at about a 9 or 10. I think we're at 10 foot in here, to be honest. You know, I can almost dunk, but this is, okay, maybe I used to almost dunk, you know, like, but bear with me. This is a really, really good space. All right, now let's head upstairs with the show. All right, so I chose not to come up through the spiral staircase. Now, I did get on it a little bit earlier, and I think that it is a really beautiful space, super safe, honestly. But this is amazing. You have this home's 4,800 square feet, like I said, and you have this lounge area right here. And I think this is just a perfect office space. You have to come down a couple steps, but when you get right over here, you got a full bathroom right in there. So you could turn that into a bedroom if you wanted to. All you had to do is put 2 doors and it would work. I would do a big double door scenario right there. And then that would give you a really good look for that door. But I think, you know, for what it is, 5 bedrooms is typically plenty for most people. You got this whitewashed brick, a skylight. Like I said, the brick accents on this home are throughout, and it's really well insulated. These homes, when they were originally built, were just stunning. You know, like you got to think, you know, World War era homes. These are built so solid, so structurally sound. You just don't get it. You just don't get homes like this nowadays. In terms of the construction, you're only seeing them at luxury price points, which is why I've chosen to specifically choose homes that look like this. Now over here, the lights cut on automatically, and this bedroom right here is absolutely massive. You have, it looks onto the street, but it's as quiet as a whistle. You're not hearing any of the cross street traffic. Just beautiful. Enough area to have 2 seats over here, full-size dressers, everything that you need. And then one of my favorites, again, the archways here are amazing. These are classics. Look at this bathroom. I love the way that it looks in terms of how open it is, how spacious it feels. You could easily have a little bar stool chair under here and hang a mirror for like a makeup station for a woman. But for guys, just additional storage. You got the double vanity right over here. And then you have this beautiful shower with the rain head shower with a handle just to get in all the nooks and crannies. And a little throne area back there. So when you're looking at it, this is a really immaculate home. I think it's, when we're talking about luxury homes at this price point, just under 2.5 millions, homes like this, you're really paying for the location, and also the size, you know, that price per square foot at this size. A little quick stained glass window right there. And then on the top, on this top floor, we have 2 other bedrooms up here. I love this painting. Just some texture with the painting. Now, bedroom number 1 on this level. It's beautiful. And then 2 huge skylights up here. Lets in so much natural light on this level. Bathroom here. And then this huge bedroom. Now out back we have this beautiful roll cage garage door with a 2-car parking pad. And again, all brick siding throughout the entire home. So it's beautiful, fenced in, so completely private with the ivy green wall on the left-hand side, brick on the right. Yeah, I mean, and this stone patio and a little bit of green just so you don't get lonely. Okay, well, that wraps up the tour. That's the property right there on the exterior. Once again, it's located right here on 13th Street, and there's a lot of beautiful brick buildings on the street. The architecture here is beautiful. While I've been outside, multiple people have just been running around, just enjoying, walking their dogs. It's really peaceful. This is one of the spaces that you'd want to live in if you want city living, and you want to enjoy being able to get to all of the fruits or all of the major major parts of the city. Again, you know, we're blocks away from Logan Circle. We're 2 blocks away from U Street. We're blocks away from the metro station, Cardozo. It's just so many different places you can get to. You can be down in Capitol Hill in under 10 minutes. You can Uber, you can metro. There's tons of bike lanes. I mean, the historic buildings that are just around here, the all brick architecture, you know, to be quite honest, they're not building homes like they used to. And so this gives you that appreciation of the 1900 architecture. So if you're sick of some of the newer constructed homes in terms of the materials they use now, well, some of the older homes have a different level of charm to them that I have always found appealing. And most of the homes that I've owned have always been in that 1900s category. I love that older 1900s architecture. But this is for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Again, I'm one of the top 3% of realtors in the DC area, so I'm gonna always drop that in there. I run a team here, the Baptiste Group, gonna be known as Tribe here shortly, Tribe Residential, and we're gonna be focused on helping you buy properties or sell properties that are of value in the city at all price points. So if you're interested and you need help buying or selling real estate in DC, Maryland, or Virginia, reach out to me. I would love to connect and show you what we can do here.